Have you ever wondered what would happen if nobody today got to see the Mona Lisa, or all of Van Gogh's artworks were destroyed?
Countless hours of hard work, all being destroyed by people who have already killed millions in World War II. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about this because of the Monuments Men.
We are here today to tell you the story of the Monuments Men, a group of 345 incredibly brave men and women who saved over 1 million pieces of art.
We hope you enjoy our performance.
The year is 1943, and the Nazis have already started their reign in Europe, have begun destroying many important pieces of art. George Stout, an American art conservationist, has begun to collaborate with Europeans to try to protect the art. He is just about to meet with General Dwight D. Eisenhower to discuss this very important issue.
It's nice to see you again, George.
Likewise, General Eisenhower. Thank you for taking the time to meet with me.
My pleasure. I know how important this topic is to you. Now, keep in mind, I am open to any ideas you might have, but with Hitler's Reich in Europe, it'd be incredibly hard for you to get into France, Germany, or even the Netherlands.
Yes, sir, and I agree. But when a culture loses its art, it loses its whole purpose. I think that this would be a very tough mission, with the risk of many casualties, but it has a great payoff. Paul Sachs has recently came up with a list of men available in October. With his help, we can rally more to join the mission.
I've been reading some of your reports, and I like your ideas, but I'm not quite sure. Do you have any plans?
Yes, sir. If we can manage to get to Paris, we might be able to get to the German headquarters there and pick up some important information about the art.
I like that. With all of you, this just might be possible. I wish you and your men the best of luck, George, and safety for the journey. These brave men and women are going to be risking their lives every day for art. I've got to do something to help.
Hermann Göring was the commander of Luftwaffe, or the German Air Force. He was also president of Reichstag and the Prime Minister of Prussia. He was one of Hitler's closest colleagues, being his successor. He was chosen by Hitler to look at the artworks the Nazis possessed and choose pieces for Hitler's museum that the Nazis were planning. Rose Valland was a French art historian who was one of the carefully chosen employees to keep working at the museum after the Nazis had taken control. But there was one thing that the Nazis did not know about Rose. She could speak German and could understand every word the Nazis were saying. After the Nazis had killed her brother, she had a certain hatred for them and planned for revenge.
How? Hitler! How? Hitler! Please, Rose, hear me out. We have recently gotten orders from
I don't want to know anything about that. You've already made that message clear enough. I do not wish to work here any longer. You have no respect for me or any other people.
I can kill you now, just like your brother. Now listen. Now, we are both on the same side, correct? Correct!
Yes, sir.
Now never mind what I was saying before. Just get back to work. Hell, Hitler! Hallo, Hitler. Ja, wir haben uns gestehen. Ja, Hunter. I'm Hunter Salzburg. Ja, super second. Ja, we're naming Jamal's Wissen.
I can't do this anymore. I've been under the Nazis' control for too long. I was only in it for the art. I don't want to be associated with the Nazis anymore. I have to tell somebody.
Dear General Eisenhower, there are currently missions scattered all around Paris and France.
Sir, on our mission to Jade Palm to rescue the art, we ran into a Nazi employee. She claims her name is Rose. We are holding her at base camp for questioning. Let's start off straight. What is your name?
Not to be rude, sir, but is that really necessary?
Yes, you're here on our terms, not yours. We need your cooperation. Do you understand?
I understand. My name is Rose Valland, but who are you and what exactly is your mission?
Very well. I'm James Joseph Fulmer, and this is George Stout. We work with a group called the Monuments Men. We're a group of men and women trying to relocate art that the Nazis have stolen. Now, we understand you worked with the Nazis while they controlled Paris, correct?
Yes, but just to be clear, I was not on their side. When I was working, I would often come in contact with Hermann Göring, who I was not particularly fond of.
You did? Can you tell us any information you picked up around there? Regarding art, of course.
Well, one day, Göring walked in, and after criticizing me as usual, the phone rang, and it sounded important.
Did you happen to write it down?
Yes. Wait, I can't translate, it's too risky.
Please, Rose, it's for the good of the art.
Hello, Hitler. We have decided to hide the artwork in the Altersee salt mines. Yes, no one will ever know.
Thank you so much for your unexpected cooperation.
You're free to go now.
The Monuments Men used Rose Valland's information to locate the art in the Altersee salt mines.
I hope that this Rose is right, or else we could be in big trouble.
I hope that she is too. She seemed really hesitant to tell me the information.
Oh my gosh! She was right!
I wasn't I?
Rose? How did you get here?
I was the one that gave you the information, correct?
Well, yes.
I also followed you. I couldn't help it. The Nazis killed my brother. I had to do something to get revenge. I figured maybe this is my shot. I hope you don't mind. But I need this. My brother was my best friend. And suddenly, he was gone.
Of course, we would love to have you.
Anyways, this art could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, maybe even millions.
Yes, we must take this art immediately. We do not want anything to happen to it.
Absolutely. The Monuments Men and I, along with Rose Valland, went on to save and recover many more works of art, like the Ghent altarpiece and the Last Supper.
My work in Paris led to the discovery of approximately 60 to 100,000 pieces of art in the Altersee salt mines.
My work with Rose led to the discovery of the Heilbronn and Kondorf mines, as well as a bundle of art in the Neuschwanstein Castle.
The tragedy of the stolen art was now non-existent, and we had successfully triumphed over the Nazis. We then went on to win the Congressional Medal Award. Thanks to all these other brave men and women, our art that tells our history is still here today.